8 laps is the distance for the Bob Johnson Auto Group Dirt Car Sportsman. As heat number 1 is on track, Justin Gadbaugh on the point at a natural bridge in the number 18 goes from the pole with Jamie Brown in the 10B alongside. Row number 2, Gavin Isley in the 18E with Mike Fowler in the 410, currently second in points coming into tonight. Dave Rogers, the point leader in the 44, inside row 3 with the 35 of Brendan Moore. Final row, it's Tyler Stevenson in the Fox 28. Taylor Dockstader back at a Sportsman in car number 2. 8 laps the distance. Mike LeClaire has the green in the air. We are underway. Quickly through turns 1 and 2, the field goes. Jamie Brown had the lead. Mike Fowler is flying, and he picks up the top spot. Brennan Moore got into the back of Justin Gadbaugh and slid to a stop over there in turn number 2. Yellow lights are back on. Taylor Dockstader, great job of driving to get by. Yellow lights are on. We are going to go back to a complete restart. No laps were complete there.
Huh? I don't know. 6. What? Modified now.
No, Sportsman.
Sportsman?
Yeah. That's the first one, Sportsman. This is Sportsman.
So we're coming to green this time by. No laps were complete. Heat number 1 of 3 for the Bob Johnson Auto Group Dirt Car Sportsman. Justin Gadbaugh, Jamie Brown on the front row. We're back to green. Same result into turn 1. Watch Mike Fowler get up on that outside lane. He did this the previous time. This time he cuts through the middle. 3 wide. Mike Fowler to the lead. What a move. Mike Fowler to the lead into turn number 3 and 4. As they work it through turn number 4 and back to the line, Mike Fowler on the hammer. Coming down the back or front straightaway into turn number 1. Mike Fowler, 2 heat wins on the season, looking well in control to get his 3rd of the year. Jamie Brown picked up his first career feature win a few weeks ago, back on June 17th. Would love to get to victory lane as we're 3 wide. Gavin Isley, Tyler Stevenson, they split Justin Gadbaugh off on turn number 4, and they bring Dave Rogers with them up to position number 5 as they click off lap number 2. Good battle for position as they work it off of turn number 2 and down the backstretch. Gavin Isley driving towards the front now. Picks up 3rd. Tyler Stevenson, Dave Rogers, that's your top 5 as they enter into turn number 3 and 4. Isley way out there, way on that outside lane, and making up some serious ground on Jamie Brown as they come right in front of Speedy down the front straightaway here on Dirt Track Digest TV. And you just saw Gavin Isley rocket to the 2 spot. Gavin Isley on the charge and looking for Mike Fowler down the backstretch. Jamie Brown still there for 3rd, followed by Tyler Stevenson. Dave Rogers saw how good Gavin Isley was. He says, I'll try it up there and see what happens. He's going to try to pull even turns with Tyler Stevenson down the front straightaway as they click off lap number 4. 4 down, 4 to go, and Dave Rogers found something through the top side. So that outside lane at all 4 corners of the racetrack is really good right now as they battle with Stevenson down into turn number 3 and 4, leaning on each other a little bit as Rogers and Stevenson going at it. Jamie Brown right there as well. Nearly make contact as Stevenson and Brown coming up off the turn as they come down to the line with 3 laps left to go. Still Mike Fowler well on in front. He's actually extended that lead over Gavin Isley. Yellow lights are on. Caution lights are on here at lap number 5. debris right down there on the front straightaway. That was the reason for the yellow.
Huh?
Once again, if you have not gotten your bike helmet from Victims Assistance Center behind the main grandstands, please do so at this time and do so throughout the night, as they got 250 of them to give away here tonight. And if you have not entered in the drawing for the bike draws or the scooter draws, please do so as quick as you can. We'll be doing those draws at intermission tonight. And also, 50-50 tickets are still on sale. Good folks from Miss Thousand Islands, Miss Adirondack Scholarship Organization. They are here tonight, as they always are, doing their thing. And if you're looking to get involved with the organization and want to sign up and get an application together, head down there to the 50-50 booth and see Leslie, and she'll take care of you. She'll get you all set up with what you need and what you got to do. 5 down, 3 to go. Mike Fowler has Gavin Isley right on his back bumper. Green lights are back on, and away we go. Watch for Isley. He stepped it up on a line, chasing after Mike Fowler down the back straightaway, and I think Mike Fowler might have been his match now, as Gavin Isley is there. Heading up into turn number 3 and 4. Watch the Performance Automotive 18. He has got that outside groove working for him. Down across the line with 2 laps left to go. Mike Fowler still in control, though, as they bring it down into turn number 1. Dave Rogers right there in Isley's tire tracks. He saw how good he was through turns 1 and 2. He steps it up out there with him. Mike Fowler trying to fend off Gavin Isley into turn number 3 and 4. Isley once again, a good run through turn number 3 and 4. A little better run that time as they come back to down to the line. White flag in the air. Final trip around for Mike Fowler into turn number 1 and 2, but Gavin Isley's going to have something to say about this one. Here comes Gavin Isley for the lead. They pull even terms down the back straightaway. Checkered flag will be waving this time by Mike Fowler. Has the lead. Gavin Isley trying to take it away from him into turn number 3 and 4. Checkered flag in the air. Fowler moves up, and that'll do it. Mike Fowler gets the victory. Gavin Isley second. What a battle. Dave Rogers comes home third, followed by Tyler Stevenson, Jamie Brown, Taylor Doxnader, Brennan Moore, Justin Gadbaugh. Yeah, it was the shirt. Big Papa gets the victory here tonight in heat race number 1. Oh my, if that is what we're going to see come feature time, it is going to be a fun evening here at Can-Am. And Mike Fowler gets the victory. They left me speechless up here. I'm out of breath. Now what do I do? Well, we'll see what happens. Heat race number 2 on track, and it's going to be Jonathan Murphy out of Carthage leading the way in the 62, and the 92 of Frank Sibley from Calcium. Row number 2, it's Ryan Shanahan from Carthage, and the 32 of the 64, Tyler Corcoran from Central Square, the defending track champion. Row 3, Dustin Hutton out of Central Square in the 70, along with the 91, last week's feature winner, Josh Riome. Row number 4, Franklin Mackin out of Russell in the 63, and Dustin Bradley from Potsdam in car number 83. 8 laps is the distance, second of 3 heats in the Bob Johnson Auto Group Dirt Car Sportsman. Jonathan Murphy, Frank Sibley on the front row. Green lights are on. Away we go. That outside lane is really good right now, and Frank Sibley trying to use it to his advantage as he has got the 64 Tyler Corcoran to his inside as they work into turn number 3 and 4. Back behind them, drivers dusting up the back straightaway. In the meantime, Tyler Corcoran able to take the lead away here from the 92 of Frank Sibley as they bring it down into turn number 1. Ryan Shanahan there for third. Behind them, Jonathan Murphy trying to fend off Dustin Hutton on the extreme outside lane. Josh Riome on the extreme inside lane as they split the different side. Oh, and look out. Frank Sibley hard into the backstretch wall in turn number 3. Yellow lights are on. He hit that Uke tire a ton over there, which separates the wall from the racetrack. Yellow flag is out. Yellow lights are on here with 2 laps complete. And we are going to bring the field to a complete stop over there in turn number 2. Frank Sibley hit that wall a ton over there. And word track side is Frank Sibley is A-OK over there. Of course, those watching on Dirt Track Digest, we're going to get a replay of it here. We'll describe it for you folks here in the grandstands. We were watching the battle with Dustin Hutton, Josh Riome, and Jonathan Murphy. And out of the corner of our eye, we saw Frank get a little wide, and he clipped the, thank goodness for that tire right there at the edge of that wall. That could have been a lot worse. But Frank is over there walking around surveying the damage, and he's one tough customer out there. And good to see Frank's okay. He's waving to everybody over there. And he'll get checked out by the medics over there. Going to take a look at him and see if he's all right. But everybody knows Frank, and he's one tough guy, and he'll be back. Hopefully he'll be able to come back come feature time.
I don't think that would be enough. I know it wouldn't be for me. Oh, jeez, we took a ride.
You stayed up there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, he was.
You keep running up that dust area.
Yeah.
Oh.
Huh?
With a Dirt Track Digest on hand here, we're actually able to see it a little bit up close, and there's a lot of damage to the right-hand side of the car. How much the right side door is pushed in over there, it's just amazing able to walk away from that kind of a hit, but he did it. And they'll survey the damage on this car, and as I mentioned, hopefully try to get it back out here come feature time. So 2 laps are complete. This is the 30th heat race for the Bob Johnson Auto Group Dirt Car Sportsman. And after heat race number 1 with Mike Fowler getting the win, it is now a 5-way tie atop the leaderboard as far as qualifying heat races is concerned. Mike Fowler, Eric Nyer, Ryan Shanahan, Jessica Power, and Dustin Hutton lead the way with 3 heat wins apiece this year. Gavin Isley, Tyler Corcoran, Frank Sibley, Tiger Chapman with 2, Tyler Stevenson, Remington Ham, Dale Caswell, Jonathan Murphy, and Fire Swamp each have 1 heat win this year.
I think a third and saved it. Yeah.
I don't believe.
We had to take the concrete all together and back over the story.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what put them up in the air.
So we're going to try this one more time. 6 laps to go here in heat race number 2.
Huh?
So you got 3 of these.
Oh.
Jerry says, hell yeah. Hell yeah, equals boy. Says, the cheese of that on this 3 inches. No, it's right there, 3 inches. Trader.
Gonna get beat. Yeah, I understand.
Of course, don't forget, we will be doing the draws for the bicycles and the scooters down in front of the flag stand at intermission. So hopefully you've had a chance to sign up for a chance to win one of those bikes or one of the scooters provided by some of the race teams here at the Can-Am Speedway. 50-50 tickets once again going through the grandstands. Miss Thousand Islands, Miss Adirondack working their way through the stands here tonight as heat race number 2 gets back underway. Green lights are back on and away we go. Tyler Corcoran finished second last week, and he's tired of finishing second. He wants the lead, and he's going to get it from the 32 of Shanahan down the back stretch. Corcoran picked up his 3rd win of the season this past Saturday night at the Land of Legends Raceway in Canandaigua, New York, where he has won a lot of races in the last couple of seasons. Right now, he has got the lead here at Can-Am. 32 Shanahan back there to second. Josh Riome third. Dustin Hutton trying to move in. The Central Square native trying to get up into the top 3 here as they drag race down the back straightaway as the 64 Tyler Corcoran driving away into turn number 3 and 4. Back behind them. Good battle for second. Ryan Shanahan on the extreme outside lane. Josh Riome down around the bottom. And Riome's going to try to pick up second as they head up into turn number 1 and 2. Riome loves this inside lane around this racetrack. That's how he got his first win of the season. And right now he's trying to pick up second from Shanahan as he dusts up the back straightaway. Shanahan relegated to third off of turn number 4 and back down to the line. 5 down, 3 to go. Tyler Corcoran with the lead. But Josh Riome's going to have something to say about this one. That inside lane looking really good right now for Riome as they head up into turn number 1 and 2. Corcoran able to pull away, though. He's got about 4 or 5 car lengths over Josh Riome into turn number 3 and 4. Turn 3 and 4, the inside lane usually comes in pretty good. And right now, Tyler Corcoran has the advantage using the top side. Riome trying to catch him with 2 to go. Into turn number 1 and 2, the battle for the lead starting to heat up now. Riome caught that bump down around the inside portion of the racetrack in between turns 1 and 2, threw him up the racetrack as now Tyler Corcoran notices the inside lanes a little bit better, and he's going to drop down there trying to block the advances of Josh Riome. The white flag is in the air. Final time for Tyler Corcoran into turn number 1 and 2. The Hallmar International car number 64 ride brings it off of turn number 2. He's got the advantage over Riome by about 5 or 6 car lengths right now. Into turn number 3 and 4. Checkered flag is out. Checkered flag is waving. And Tyler Corcoran gets his third heat win of the season. Corcoran gets the victory. Second will go to Josh Riome, Ryan Shanahan, Dustin Hutton, and Franklin Mack in the top 5. Dustin Bradley, Jonathan Murphy will complete the rest of your field. So that does it. Heat race number 2 of 3 is complete. Tyler Corcoran gets his third heat win of the season.
Oh, good.
Bob Johnson Auto Group Dirt Car Sportsman Heat Race number 3 ready to roll trackside. We'll give you the starting lineup in just a moment.
I think there's enough left there to damage the heat.
Are you going to try to pan it, pawn it off on me?
Still a minute and a half.
This is another heat race, or another.
So it'll be Trevor Gibbons in the 621 on the inside pole alongside of Eric Nyer in the 34. Row number 2, Remington Ham, the 57, along with Jessica Power in the 52. Row number 3, Greg Brinklow in car number 707 with the 6 of Brian Hudson. All back there in row number 4 in car number 10X. That is Corey Castell. Corey Castell from Fort Covington in the number 10 machine. Corey 2 wins last year, one of them at the Airborne Speedway in Plattsburgh, New York. Also got a win at Mohawk as well, his Friday night home. Of course, Mohawk not running tonight, so he is here, along with a few other regulars from there. Heat race number 3 of 3 for the Bob Johnson Auto Group Dirt Car Sportsman. We're back to green. Gibbons with the advantage. Here comes Remington Ham on that inside lane. He's going to go from position number 3 to the lead down the back chute. Trevor Gibbons, Eric Nyer there for second and third. Behind them, Greg Brinklow, Jessica Power, and Corey Castell all knotted up there off of turn number 4. Across the line for lap number 1. It's still Remington Ham out in front of the field. Battle for second. A couple of Carthage natives going at it. Eric Nyer on the extreme outside lane. Trevor Gibbons down around the bottom. Behind them, a couple of Kingston natives going at it. Throw Brian Hudson in the middle. We got a 3-wide battle for position number 4 as Brinklow wisely backs out, allows Power and the 6 of Brian Hudson to get on through there as they scream down the front straightaway on lap number 2. Speedy getting some really good action shots on Dirt Track Digest at the moment, and Eric Nyer now picking up the 2 spot. They got a lot of work to do to catch the 57 of Remington Ham, though, into turn number 3 and 4. Remington Ham, the race leader. Eric Nyer, second. Trevor Gibbons there for third, along with Brian Hudson in fourth, Jessica Power, Greg Brinklow, and Corey Castell completing your field as they head up into turn number 1 and 2. Battle is on now for position number 3. Brian Hudson trying to roll the outside lane. 6:21 of Gibbons down low as they bring it into turn number 3 and 4. Hudson gets a great run going into turn number 3 that time. Just can't seem to get the run he was looking for coming up off the turn, and Gibbons will hold the 3 spot. In the meantime, they'll work in turns 1 and 2. Hudson again will try it on that outside lane. Just in front of them, Eric Dyer losing a lot of ground to the race leader as the 6:21 of Gibbons and the 6 of Hudson closing in for second right now as they continue their battle for third as they work it off of turn number 4 and back down to the line. 5 down, 3 to go for Remington Ham. Remington Ham in search of heat race win number 2 on the season as they work down the back straightaway. Eric Dyer, who's got 3 heat wins this year, holds on to second, trying to get away from Brian Hudson, but Hudson has been really good. He got around Trevor Gibbons for the 3rd spot and now works on Eric Dyer for spot number 2 as they come back down to the line with 6 laps complete, 2 more to go. The 57 of Remington Ham. His lone feature win this season came on his birthday at the Fulton Speedway. Our race director, Paul Small, called him to victory lane that night. It was a big one. Off of turn number 4, back down to the line. White flag in the air for Remington Ham, the Rodman, New York native. Working in turn number 2 and down the back straightaway as the battle between Eric Dyer and Brian Hudson goes on for second. Down the back stretch into turn number 3 and 4. Checkered flag is out, and Remington Ham will bring it through turn number 3 and 4 and across the line. His second heat race win of the year. Remington Ham to victory lane. Eric Dyer, Brian Hudson, your top 3. Then it's Trevor Gibbons, Craig Brinklow, Jessica Power, and Corey Castell. That does it. Bob Johnson Auto